Hey bestie, my name is God's Beauty Israel. Thank you so much for always tuning into Gossip Gala. But research has shown that you've probably not subscribed to our channel. Make I no fight you, but what are you waiting for? Quickly click that button now and subscribe so you don't miss out on all the juices. Hey besties. How is everybody doing? I mean, welcome back. How was your weekend like? I'd like to know. For me, it was restful, but I think I just started this week with sickness. Health wise, I'm not really strong and I'm just, pushing it. So I'd like to know how was your weekend like? Was it restful? Did you rest at all? I forgot this one. Maybe they said that on Saturday was 1K to go and watch any film of your choice. So I hope that was utilized properly by you. Did you utilize it properly? So I would like to know, what movie did you watch? Tell me, who did you carry? Because that man that I'm looking right there, I only has like 5,000 naira in his account. You now took that girl out and you just paid for 2 tickets. Now you bought popcorn and what else did you buy? Now you are stranded, you don't have money. How did you not stay in your house when you know you don't have money? Eh? Welcome. This is Gossip Gala, and my name is God's Beauty Israel, aka the Lady Vibe, aka Plenty Plenty. Olori Gossip, Olori Body. That is what I am called. With me, and with me is one of the most beautiful. So this is not me capping. This is just me stating facts. I mean, today is no makeup day in the studio. So you will see that we have a lot of beautiful persons on this table. I have no other person than Somte.
No, I'm
Hey.
laughing. Well, yeah, as you can see, no makeup.
No makeup. No makeup day today. So how are
Yeah.
you?
Well, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just spent my weekend scrolling through Insta Reels,
Mm,
TikTok. I
I
don't know.
love
I'm
it.
I'm not even a social media person on a
Mm-hmm.
normal
Mm-hmm.
day, but I don't know. I'm beginning to grow this interest in
Mm-hmm.
all these reels, and also I'm always scrolling. I just spend my whole day scrolling,
Mm-hmm.
laughing, laughing, laughing. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how my holiday, my weekend went.
I
Yeah, it
love
was just
it.
like that.
Like me, my I think my Saturday was a bit restful, but
Mm.
I have the script that I need to kind of finish. So
Mm.
it's just a lot on my head, and I think it was restful, right? I had to also go to a clinic to do a whole lot of tests. I don't have enough blood and all of that. But again, it
Mm.
just boils down to the kind of food I'm eating of recent.
Do you
So
eat? That's the question we should be asking you. Do you eat?
I do. Don't you see me
Mm.
eat? Why are you guys doing this? The thing is, just like I was speaking to someone earlier this morning,
Mm.
it's not like I don't. Of course I do, but I don't eat food based on, oh, I want to eat or I'm hungry the way every other person would, right? I eat food based on my appetite. So if I'm not feeling it, I just will not eat. That's the thing. And it has to be something that I'm craving for. So if I say I'm craving for this, know that I'm definitely going to eat it. So I think it's a mindset that I need to start working on.
And
Do
you
you
don't have
get?
ulcer.
I don't. I think there was a time where I was supposed to say like it's quite close, but I knew on time, so I just had
Mm.
to change my diet and all of that. So I started working on that too as well, though. But
Okay.
yeah, my weekend was great. I mean, I went to church yesterday. You know how much I love worshiping God, and
Mm-hmm.
it was beautiful. So they yesterday, because of how I was feeling down Saturday, I could not like
Mm.
rehearse, for Sunday. So I told someone else to take over the worship, and the person did. At the like close of service, right? We are not having a conversation. You know how to prepare ahead and all. Only for someone to now start telling me that God's beauty, why didn't you take the worship? In my head, I'm like, bro, as it is like this, I'm actually doing like a lot of resting because I'm not rested properly, you know. And this baby's like, no, any day me I'm singing praise and sure that you're the one taking worship. I'm like, why is that? She now said the person that sang worship today was so dry, it was so this, it was so that. She was just literally saying a whole lot of things about the person's worship. And to me, it was cool. Like, the person's worship was quite good, right?
Mm.
Even though you can't compare it to a me Do you understand?
understand.
So in my head, I'm like, that was okay. So I don't know why. Honestly, this is just me saying. I feel like I'm playing my trumpet a lot today.
Oh my God.
I don't know why John from back end is looking at me like that.
We need to put this man on the show because I don't understand what's going on.
Even me, I don't get it, but honestly speaking, I feel like my weekend was great. So there's something I saw during the weekend actually that I would want to ask you. Are you ready? You know my questions can be very. So this one says, what's the craziest thing you've done for love? So then somebody replied on that. So I want to read the person's reply first before I throw it to you. So this one says, I trekked from Aloro Central Mosque to Lagos Hostel Ilorin cause my ex was doing mezes. Mezes and she last a period and she needs to see me or else she will not be fine. Wow. I have just 17 naira that day. I used the whole money to drink 7 pure water. Love one tinty.
I can relate, but not to that extent.
I feel you.
I can relate just like, okay, maybe putting myself, thinking less of myself,
Yeah.
and then going an extra mile just so
yeah.
that person could just see me, even just a glimpse of like, okay, I just saw something today. That's how far I have gone. Like to even like, okay, they say I'm not supposed to go somewhere, but because that person is there, even if me and that person we know it's to just for him to see me and I'm present in that place, I will go. I've spent money. I will go. And so I've gone. I know I've actually done something like that, so I can relate.
Does
Honestly
the person
speaking,
know that you're doing this?
No.
Because it becomes crazy when the person knows that you're doing this. Literally.
Funny enough, they never know. I mean, I like to crush.
You know, I feel you.
I don't know. There's so much joy in crushing. Like I don't know why. I so much like it. So you don't even need to know that I'm crushing on you. Trust me. Your sight alone is enough to make my day. So you don't even need to like, okay, show me that you like me back or anything like that. I will go an extra mile. Like I said, even just a glimpse, let me just pass you once. That is it for me. I'm good. I'm happy the whole day.
That's beautiful.
That's how bad it is.
That's cool. I think for me, craziest.
Yeah.
I think for every time that I intend to like do something or to prove my love for you, it has to be crazy. Because I feel like I'm a crazy thinker. Do you get what I'm saying? So if I'm to actually prove that I love you, I would do anything. Not kill someone per se, but I would literally do what I think is crazy. Even to you in your head, I'm very sure you must ask the question, are you okay? Because like that's how far I would go. So it doesn't really have to make sense. And like I said, I'm a crazy thinker. So once I just think about something that it doesn't have to make sense, like I said. So once I just think about it, that I want to prove this thing. I will do it.
Yeah.
I swear, I'll do it.
You can't blame love, forget.
Do you get? But we'll be all right, yeah. So even with your thing, we still don't get that one person that stays. We'll be all right. Let's quickly go over to the radios, please. Can we get the radios on?
Okay, you ask this question all day long, but always get completely different answers. And yet all the answers will be correct. What is the question? That's beauty.
Sorry.
You are doing like, please don't.
Wait. Let's go back again.
Okay.
You ask this question all day long, but always get completely different answers. And yet, all these answers will be correct.
I don't know why.
What is the question?
Like, it's giving me what's today's date?
Is it what's today's date?
Yeah, like, what is today's date? What's today?
That can be a question.
That can be, because...
Are you sure it's that, or how are you?
Some people can be the same.
Some
people
be
can
how
reply,
are you?
I'm good every day.
No.
If you completely different answers.
Yeah, because if you ask different persons, they will actually tell you different things. But if you say what is today's date,
question. It's not even about the different persons. It's the same question.
It's the same question.
But you always get
completely different answers.
And I'm telling you that
wait, how are you? You can tell me I'm good. This one can tell me I'm not feeling well. This other person can say I know they okay. This one can say I am beautiful.
I can't really say it's always different.
Is that
because
not different answers?
yes, you're thinking like
Okay,
weird.
let's-
But like, I'm
let's-
telling you
let's
that
come
not
back to your
everybody
own
has
now.
different answers.
I feel you.
I
I
can
feel
ask
you.
you today, and then I can even ask myself or anybody, and they'll be like, "I'm good." You said I'm good yesterday. I'm saying I'm good today.
So I'm actually taking this from the all day long. Do you get what I'm saying? But now let's come back to what you said. What did you say again, my love?
About
What's today's date? I
Yeah.
mean, is that the question?
Yeah.
What is today's date? So if you ask what is today's date, then that all day long has to be taken out. It has to be probably all week long. Do you get what I'm saying? Because literally, if I'm asking you what's today's date, you except if I'm asking you what is the time. Except if I'm asking you what is the time. They're different.
I like the way we're going.
If I'm asking you what is the time, that's quite different because it's all day long and you're giving me different answer. And they literally are
It's
correct.
like this no makeup day is making
It's
our
making
brain,
our brain. Let's go on the short break to come back on the street of social media. Stay with us. Thanks for staying with us. I'm so sorry, guys. A lot of things making me laugh this morning. I really don't know what's going on with the guys back end.
honestly.
All right.
Okay.
Serious now. So the first one on the street of social media says businesswoman shares encounter. Even the story is funny. So honestly speaking, shares an encounter with a man she met on a flight who tried to move into her house. Let's quickly read these two together. Honestly, this is funny. So it starts with her saying, this time last year, a guy I met on a flight and exchanged numbers with called and asked me where I lived and if I was home. I said yes and sent him my address. When he requested for it, right? Now, this guy came to my house around 7 p.m. with his entire belongings and PS5. Wow. Then somebody replied her, nah, Abuja men, they run parole like this. And she said, nah, them. Now, there's something else she said to them. It made me laugh seriously. Then she said, oh, and when I looked into one of his bags, when I went out the next morning, he had half-eaten bread, cashew nuts, and half stuff. Almost like he did being kicked out of another place and he decided to take his half stuff. This is quite funny because I mean we actually met once, yeah? On a flight, right? And we landed to a different destination and all of those things.
Yeah.
Now we exchange numbers. This is the problem I have with women. I'm very sure in her head, as at the time they exchange numbers, probably the guy looking off good, probably putting on dark glasses or dark shades, had probably worn very beautiful shoes, maybe a Gucci, and probably his bags can be giving us Louis Vuitton kind of vibe, right? And probably his shirt, it might just be my kind of man that would like very simple clothes, right? Very simple clothes, and he puts those things on, and probably with a very nice, chains, all gold and all. Then you look at him and say, this guy must have money. He probably even has a house, you understand? House where you no bid for him. And you exchange numbers. Because I'm very sure, see, if you ask her now deep down, that's literally what was on her head as at the time she exchanged numbers with this guy.
Crazy.
Now you exchange number with the guy. You guys start conversing, right? I'm not even sure it's up to a week. The guy now asks you, where you they stay? You Momo? Okay, he asked about the address. You did not bother to ask him, why are you asking for my address? Because, bro, why are you asking for my address if I don't know whether you're coming to my house or not? Do you get? Now the guy shows out on your in your house literally. Before I go and say one nonsense English, right? And you not ask him, okay, what are you doing here? Do you get? Only for him, you're allowed him come in, kept his bag. It was the next morning that he now understood what was going on. After you have checked, you've checked the bag and all. Like, okay, what's going on? And it's how the guy even left your house. Like, he not kept his own stuff. So it's not like you guys are not sharing an apartment now. For something that you guys are not even discussed.
I don't even want to say I don't have trust issues. I have trust issues. See, let's even leave trust issues out of this thing first. You guys met on a plane.
Yeah.
Anybody that actually talks to me anywhere, whether I'm waiting for my boss or I'm a plane or anywhere I am, and I'm not familiar with you, I don't know you. It's more like I won't try not to even talk to you, but some people are very like they always. So okay, if I'm talking to you back, okay, And I don't like to give fake numbers. I will give you my number if you ask my number. I probably just block you or just delete your number or this thing if you call me or anything like that. So for you to actually pick his call, maybe you want to actually make this friendship blossom and all of that, and then he asks you for your address. And you give it to him. That's when I see the craziness in, because you've not met this person like 3 to 4 times or 5 times, basically just once you see the person face to face, mind you, in the plane. You've not said, okay, let's meet out at a cafe or in a restaurant, let's go for a picnic, let's go out together, get to know the person more physically instead of on the phone. You actually get the person your address, and the person came in with maybe like bags, and you're like looking at the bags and like, okay. And then the person left their bag there. It's as if the person wants to move in with you, and that's crazy. Like, you don't just meet anybody and probably trust them, or say you want to start a friendship with anybody just like that. It doesn't work like that. I believe in physical meetups, like let's get to know each other more, maybe online and physically before we start doing exchanging. Okay, let me come visit in your house. Come to my house. Come have dinner at my house.
Even if we've had conversations, right? We exchange numbers, right? Even though I feel like there's a fault there, because I mean that's why I have Instagram page, that's why I have Snapchat, that's why I'm all of those, those in all those places. Go and be like my fans. Don't come to my DM and stress me.
I may not even want you following me.
That's like the honest truth. Now coming back, we exchange numbers and all. Even if we've talked for a month or whatever, it does not give you the effrontery to carry your bag and baggages and come to my house without having spoken to me about it first. I have no clue that even if I know that you're coming to my house, but coming to my house with your luggages.
Yeah, you're speaking from the man's point of view. I was speaking on the woman's point of view. Like, what she did, it was totally wrong. Like, it's crazy for you to even give out your address. I don't know why someone would actually do that kind of thing.
That's why I said, again, it might just be that they're spoken for long. She didn't state how long they've spoken, so you don't even know if it is the next day. You don't know if it's after a month. You don't know. It's going to be more crazy. But what I'm just saying is, how do you leave your house, right? Even if they have kicked you out from wherever you're staying, you move to another, you come to this person's house, someone that you even barely knew, right? You barely know her.
Know anybody.
Exactly. And you come and carry your load and come to my house. You go explain, no? See, she even allowed him to stay till the next day. Bruh, as they come, and I don't have an issue. I would feed you, I would take care of you, I would give you, you go there, all right. Then my next question would be, please, wow, what are all these bags? What are all these bags for?
The strength that she has to even type this thing. I'll use that strength to ask you, please, what are you doing here with your
exactly, let me understand. I know you're coming, but you did not tell me you're coming with the whole family. Like, you're going to explain.
Don't be
to honest.
Deceived, though. Let's not be deceived by looks.
See all these girls. People should stop being after money and like work for yourself. Honestly, like, see, I've gotten to this stage in my life that a lot of things are really not my problem. Do you get? Have money, don't have money. You have like right from time, safe. It's not even your handsomeness that is stressing me. If you don't have sense, just go like this. Honestly. So now that I feel like I've literally grown more. I've seen things. I've spoken to people. I've learned. I've taken courses and all of that. You cannot stress me. I'm not even joking. If I want, and the day I'm ready to play with you, I'll play with you. The day I want you to get out, you will get out. And it's no big deal. I'm being very honest with you. So a lot of people really need to, up their games. Let's check the comment section, please.
Okay. But ladies are trying. You met a guy on the flight and he asked for your home address and you sent it.
Like fast. Hey.
It's probably okay, but me, I'm a very paranoid person. I can never. Because honestly, I cannot. I said people will miss me.
Again, it depends on, like I said, it depends on how long they've been talking. Do you get?
Yeah.
So if it's someone that I've spoken to for a long time, and the person like, where are you staying?
Do you know what?
They stay this place,
I don't think they have spoken for a very long time. Because
right?
you know the way she started, like I met this guy on the plane.
Yeah.
It sounds like it just took a week. It doesn't seem like it's a long time ago.
I feel you. Either ways, it just do not make sense, Sha. Next one.
Next comment. Fake life won't kill this Abuja men.
Chai.
You can afford a flight but cannot pay for rent.
Like,
even if it's a self-con,
yeah.
Then you as a woman, how can you send your house address to a stranger you met on the plane? Now they take risk. Honestly, I just like the way the people they are thinking.
Is the you can afford flights and you cannot pay for rent for me?
How are we sure he'd not steal that money, girl? And the way
how are we sure that where is even staying? But it's crazy, yo. If you don't have enough money to take care of yourself, like even if you're staying in somebody's house, you are booking flights. But again, to some extent, flight is not really like a luxury kinda, because I mean, it's better to go and spend money than to follow road and you now use that same money to pay for ransom. So either way, Sha.
Okay.
Alright, let's really take the last comment.
Now, why you?
Now, wow.
Okay.
Some guys
you can't afford a home, but you do fly plane.
Like, you see, you do fly plane, because this guy now is making it look like it's not the first time, it's not the second time.
Seeing people now, they can fly plane, they can actually waste their money and board the plane and everything, just to go and look for somebody.
Should I give this gist or I do not give this gist? I know of this babe that's staying. I know of this babe that's staying on the mainland. Jegule to be precise. This babe is using an iPhone 13. Now face me I slap you they still. This babe books flights. I'm not even joking. It's like far distance. But again, like I said, you know, the country has become so insecure that you prefer to waste money on irrelevant things than to say you want to go by a road that is probably a lot cheaper and you end up, you know, being kidnapped. Then that same money you are trying to, you know, save and all, you not use it to pay ransom. So I mean, we'll be all right. I'm moving on to the next story. This one say, I feel pressure to maintain my youthful appearance. So let's quickly watch this video together so I can explain. All right, so if you look at this video very well, this lady now, you know, talking and all, is the same person, you know, like the picture and all. And let's explain this. So this is a Mexican actress, right? And you know this urge of, okay, I'm acting and I'm getting older.
Yeah.
People would, a lot of producers would not want to call me for movies and all. So she felt pressure that let me just go and, you know, do something that would help my face and so I don't look, so I don't look, you know, I don't look older. So after thinking about this, she spoke to a friend. Unfortunately, she spoke to the wrong person, not knowing that the person she's speaking to is actually working for the devil himself. Do you get? So this person that claims to be her friend told her that I get one person where I know now where they do all these things. They go just put fillers for your face, all those small things. You go there more younger than the way you did now. Unfortunately, she agreed with this friend and her friend took her there. Then instead of them to put in the right, you know, the right injections and all that would help her face to look younger, what they put in was cooking oil, baby oil, and water. And this is how her face has turned out. So unfortunately, her career has been, you know, destroyed right now because, I mean, except they want to put her in, I'm so sorry to say, if it's Nigeria now, they say she come and act, maybe masquerade, all those Nollywood things. But right now, with the kind of movies they even show, they have no business with, you know, Nollywood kind of style.
She didn't know what they put in it before she.
I mean, how would you know now?
This is what we're talking about.
You will not know.
They need to enlighten these people. Like when you get there, let them tell you these are the risks. This is what we're putting here. This is this is that. This is that.
Even if sweetheart, I'm not the one, no, but if you come to my clinic and I say, when we let me give plenty grammar. If you put this injection, you know, it should just help your face, you know, it helps it get smoother. You know, there's this cream here that wants you to rub. Once you rub it, at first, you know, you'll feel very hot, but with time you get cold. It makes it look like, you know, brand new. You start looking like a newborn baby. I'm so sorry you did not follow me and go to the school, so you will believe me.
No, I actually understand where she's coming from.
But my pain is the fact that she trusted her friend. Because that is the friend that, you know, did this whole friendship. Now where they keep friends. So me now I am so less concerned. I'm very sure this will not happen to me in Jesus' name. Amen.
I don't know. Women were so quick to be jealous.
That's the thing.
And act on that jealousy. Not even caring what might happen. It's
acting
just
on the
crazy.
jealousy for me because, like I said, like I think that was on Friday or when. Jealousy is a normal emotion that every human being would feel. You being envious, you being, all of those normal, those are emotions. The way you feel happy, the way you feel excited is the way you feel envious and jealous of something, right? It's when it is acted upon that it becomes a problem. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you're jealous about something, work on it. Like, work on yourself. Why do you have to, put another person in a certain kind of place because of you don't like where that person is?
Exactly.
See her now, you've ruined her career. I just hope that, that friend doesn't go unpunished, because this is a lot,
Sad.
honestly. Now she has to start spending more money, for meeting the right doctor so that they can help correct all the things that
You
have
can't
gone
even
wrong.
blame her for wanting to do facelift or
Omo.
anything like that, because
No,
you
be,
know
be in a,
it is
I mean,
her
our
line
career
of
exactly.
business, everything, her career.
So it is not even. I'm not telling her to. Why are you going to do all this kind of thing? But I just wish she has, met the right source. Because even this your friend that
You
you're coming
never know.
that you are telling, she's not a professional. So I don't know. We'll be all right eventually.
Yeah, we have
All right,
to.
let's check the comment section, please.
We as adults should be able to independently make decisions. As my people always say, if them tell you to put hand inside fire, you go put them.
I mean,
I get what this person is saying, but at the
But
same
again-
time, I'm like, yes, I make decisions on my own, but I also like to hear people's opinion, their own side. Let me add to it and maybe like ponder on it a little bit. You get, so I understand, yes, but there's some particular things that you want other people's perspective on, like,
That's why you have to be cautious of, first of all, who are you listening from? Who are you listening to, rather? Now, it is one thing for me, love to hear other people's opinion than me. I would literally ask you, after, well, even though I know the thing I want to come out of your mouth is a very stupid thing, but I would literally want to listen to you, right? Because I mean, just like they say, in every nonsense there's a sense in it. So I want to listen to the nonsense that you have to say and to try to pick up the sense that is coming out from your mouth. Now, am I acting on what you said? No, I am thinking of what you said and what I have thought earlier, balancing both of them. How is it working? What will it look like? Right? So you look at it very well to be sure. If it's a health something, if it's to go and ask professionals, because this your friend is not a professional. Do you get? But be happy. We'll be all right at the end of the day, because I mean, you guys should just be cautious of the kind of friends you people keep, honestly. Now, the last story, this one is quite heartbreaking too, because I think we spoke about this last week Friday. Now, this one says, if you earn more than your man, let him quit his own job. Ali Baba tells women as he reacts to men feeling insecure about their wife's income. So somebody tweeted on X, and the person says a man told his wife to quit her job because she's earning more than him and he was feeling insecure. She decided to quit her job and got one with lesser pay, and they lived happily ever after. See, sustaining a marriage is just all about obeying and understanding your husband. Do you have code? Like, if I wipe this person's
what
neck.
happened to understanding your wife?
Wait, now, let me. Now, another person that
Okay.
tweeted, right, in response to that one, and the person said, my cousin's wife quit her job of over 300K for a job of 80K.
Hey.
Wait now, for her husband earning just over 100K then. Now he earns over 300K and she earns over 120K. They are very happy now. I was asking you if you have code because I want to flog some people. Now, this is what Ali Baba said. Ali Baba said, all these lies you people are sharing will kill you people. See, amen. Because which woman out there, I'll be earning a 300,000 naira, you're earning 100, and you say I should.
I don't like luxury life.
You must be you must be on something.
Oh
you
my
must
God.
you must be high on something very
In
cheap.
this economy.
Now, Ali Baba went for that to say, you these women who fall for such lies, if you earn more than your husband, let him quit his own job. Nonsense. Emphasis on nonsense. Who are these lazy bumcoms peddling this stupid narrative? You are earning 1.5 million naira a month and your madam is earning 10 million naira monthly. And with that kind of job comes different benefits. You tell her to resign. I'm earning a 10 million naira. Amen. And you there is just 1.5. Do you see the 8.5 million naira gap? You say I should resign because of you. I'll send you papers. It's as simple as that. Okay, he said that means your confidence is financially driven and anchored.
True.
Insecurity is my foot. So Stedman will tell Oprah Winfrey to resign. Who do you understand? Who is bringing up these men with self-esteem that is defined by financial status? No wonder once a woman looks rich and astute, prosperity vibes. These sorts of men become weaklings. Let's just stop there because honestly, there are a lot of things to say.
See, okay, I want to say something.
Go on, my
I
love.
want to say, okay, if it's respect you are looking for, if you carry yourself well, you self-respect yourself, she will respect you.
Period.
That's just the simple truth. All this money. It's not. This is not. She might not want to respect you even with the money you have.
It's the happily ever after for me. So a woman that is earning 10 million naira would resign for someone that is earning 1.5. Then you not say they live happily ever after. Those people were not women. Those people were probably girls because I mean. You cannot even tell me that to my ear. I'm earning 100 M. Do you know what a 10 M? Do you know what the 10 M will do for me? Then you now say I should resign for you that is earning 1.5.
I don't mind being single, please. It's not hard.
Do you understand? I keep saying this. See, there are so many children in the orphanage home because they would come up with this. Oh, the reason why many people get married is so they will have children. My brother, I said there are a lot of people, a lot of children out there that needs to be taken care of. Like, I'm not even joking about that. Do you understand? So that marriage is on pending. Any day you pass me, we can get married. But for now, they are in 1.5. You go there where you did. I'm not even joking. You go there where you did. Because like I dey vex. See, make I go take cold water like this. Let's go on this short break. I beg.
My people, the name is Oluchi, the Igbo Blondie. I'm a broadcast journalist and television producer, and you are watching Gossip Gala.
Hello, this is Funny Arch here, and I'm here with Gossip Gala. Do you love gossip? What's Gossip Gala?
Hello, everyone. Josh Tucker here. I want to tell you all to keep watching Gossip Gala for entertainment, trending gist, and when you just want to relax.
This show, if you're not listening to this show, if you're not watching this show, I don't know what you're doing, because this is where the tea is, okay?
Thanks for staying with us. It's the hot gossip segment. Well, somehow I feel like I want to still bring back that conversation. Somebody is telling me now that when in such kind of situations, right? If your man is saying you have to resign because I'm earning 1.5 million naira, so I'm supposed to bring in the understanding game to understand what the man is saying.
Bring this person on the show. Let me trash them in peace.
You know what? let's just move on. so that I will be all right eventually. All right, this one too is quite interesting, right? VDM wants Ash Mercy, please don't intimidate, don't initiate this fish boy. Let's watch this video together.
They work magic revive hair growth.
Tell them all.
My dear.
Now can they use so?
My dear. Oh.
Now only 1 week my head don't full like this.
Head on full. Only 1 week head on full. See front hair.
Now wow.
See front hair now. Jesus.
Some people them to do when they don't know how to use them.
Now wow.
They don't even know where the cream they.
Tell them. Tell them.
Mona go find them.
Yes so.
Mona find this cream.
Tell them.
Say they do nyolo. It dey do my head they shining. Now wow.
Show you the sweet side they always talk about. This one now, fish pie boy, they tell them, you say if you tell them. See, my advice to you, you know, say you just start. You understand? Don't allow all these lie girls, all these internet fraudsters in disguise of influencers take lie to people. Now you are telling people that you use magic revive for 1 week, your hair full. You don't forget say now recently now you blow, yeah, which I am happy for you. But if the quickest way to spoil your brand is by selling lies to the public, that's the quickest way to finish your brand.
Now, but I feel like there's a sense in what VDM is saying, right? Let's look at when we watched that like the first video that was playing where Ashmusi was talking about the magic reviver, whatever that they're selling. Now there's a statement the guy made that he used the cream for 1 week. It was the reaction of VDM. The VDM just dropped his head down. Because how do you tell me that you use a particular cream for 1 week and your hair just grow? Like, I mean, am I the only one? Because I've been watching this boy back to back since he rose to fame, and this has been the particular hairstyle he has been on. So which one be you use magic reviver for 1 week and it's grown? Now there's something our influencers don't know, which is something that I like. I like the fact that VDM talked about this, right? As an influencer, your job is to ensure that whatever you're influencing is authentic. If our NAFDAC officials are not doing it, that's your job to do it because you're also influencing. Do you get what I'm saying? I mean, how many things do you think the NAFDAC people would do? They will just ensure that this thing is okay. This thing will not be harmful to, to the people that are going to use it. But now it is your job to ensure that this thing or what they actually said is doing, it should actually be doing it. Do you get what I'm saying? Even if it's not going to be harmful to people. But when they say that if you rub this particular cream, your hair will grow in 1 week, say they happen. You should not come and this is the problem here. When you influence things that are not working and you do it because of probably the amounts that they're going to give you, since you are going to, be the face of their brand, the money that they will pay you, and all we are looking at that, your brand, you as an influencer, your brand would actually fall. That's the truth, and that's why if you look at people that have influenced over time, when you see their style of, in short, not anyhow brand can come to them because you know how they personally have built their brand. Look at the Nancy Sime. See, tomorrow you will not see her come and influence rubbish. There are some other persons like that. I was using Adesu as example. Banky W's wife. Yeah. You need to see the kind of things that these people influence. You will not see them come. This is not me insulting Ashmusi now. Ashmusi is like one of my favorite person on social media, right? But you will not see most of the things that an Ashmusi is influencing. You will not see that with a Nancy. Because these people have two different bands, and Nancy has been able to hold that, that authenticness. She will not come out and come and say rubbish or come and influence something that does not make any sense. Because of you want to make money, because they're going to pay you some millionaire, then you will now waste your entire brand, waste even us that's listening to you, waste our time.
These influencers need to understand that they're like role models.
Like,
that's
what they are actually to some people.
That I watched that when I said I was watching this My Sweet Small Star Korean movie. The main girl, she's like an influencer. I'll be like, she does kids shows.
Okay.
So she's like. Yeah, she also does influencer work, some advertisement here and there. So there's this particular drink, Capri Sun, that she was trying to sell out,
Yeah.
So let's not forget that she does for kids and kids love her. So they see her as like a role model and all that. So they always watch her shows. So I don't think she normally takes that drink. So she was just doing it, and like almost everybody every child around, how movies are now, took that thing, and then they ended up in the hospital. Like the hospital was full of parents, all they were screaming and everything. And that day when she saw it, like when she saw that it's on news and all, she now rushed out to all, they were just stoning her, like they were blaming her, stoning her, thinking that like, my child trusted you. How can you fail us? You were supposed to make sure this thing is good for us, that kind of thing. So my mom was like, I don't know why influencers don't know that this is their responsibility.
That's the thing.
They need to take it upon themselves to actually do good for us, because we see them in a different light. Obviously, we'll buy what they're buying, or we'll use what they're using, because this way they like sorry, there's the way that they portray themselves to us that we want to follow. You get. So I don't know why they still do that.
Honestly, after watching this video, let's leave VDM out of this. After watching the particular video of where he was talking about the cream, honestly, from now on, anything is influencing, I literally will not pay attention to it, and it's the honest truth. Do you get? Me personally, I see Ashmusi as vibes. So whether she's influencing or whatever, me, I'm just saying this one just a dance or normal, and I would want to listen to her. I would not for once go and check out one of those things that she's selling. And now, do you know that this boy actually started off well, right? But the fact that he has started with this, he has started this whole new path of influencing. There are a lot of brands, there are a lot of people that would have wanted him to be their face, that would run. See, after watching this video, they go run 440, and it's the honest truth. I don't think I would want to associate my brand with him. Do you know why? No, because like I said, there are a lot of people now that after listening to him, I will not take him serious. Because for you to come out and tell me that a particular cream grew your hair, that hair that we have been seeing you with, that hair you never barb am since you grew, like since you rose to fame, you never barb the hair. So it's how you actually rub a cream, and in just 1 week the hair have grown. You can say that, oh, this particular cream is healthy, this particular cream is this. Like, there are better ways to influence something than you having to come out straight.
Honestly,
because when you come out with those kind of things, we will use them against you.
Yeah, instead of even saying, okay, in 1 week, here we go, just say, oh, if you continue using it over time, you will notice some changes in
That
your
can
hair.
work. Do you get?
It
will make your hair soft.
Yes.
You know, like, there are ways to play around this thing, Jesus. But you coming out to come and say straight that after 1 week, you might be sarcastic. You might, say it in a very sarcastic manner and probably think it's joke. But a lot of people like me now did not see that as a joke. VDM did not see that as a joke, and many other persons as well. Because what you're not doing is you're portraying that thing in the wrong way. You know, I just hope that these influencers learn, because a lot of people now, I come on the buy things online. So it's you people that are ordering. All right, the next story says, I ran for my life after 2 months. Nigerian woman shares her experience dating a divorcee who was obsessed with cleaning. I love the story, honestly speaking. So let's read these tweets together. So someone on our own decided, to come out and say, avoid men that are very, very neat, mean extra neat. They are difficult to please. Then Anna Amos came out to tell us a story that she herself, honestly speaking, I agree with you. So she said, I dated one divorcee for barely 2 months. He was obsessed with neatness. I basically felt dirty around him. He can take a drive with, you can take a drive with him and probably throw a chocolate or snack leather out of the window. Him go pick him. He has a bin in his car. Hey, you can't even sleep without panties. As in, you must wear pants or joggers. Only 90 no go work. You can't drop your handbag on the chair. My girlfriend and I went to his place one time, and she kept her bag on the hand of the couch. He told her to drop it on the floor because the bag can be carrying germs, considering she uses it in public. Next one, please. Him know they share towel. He has dozens of new towels. Every time he gets visitor, you go get new towel. Where you go carry they go. He keeps pure white slippers at his door entrance so that he can tell when your legs are dirty and whether or not the cleaner cleans the house well. He inspects you when you are cooking to make sure you are clean, and he cooks well too. So most times he prefers cooking himself. You wash your hands every damn time. I understood why he was divorced. I ran for my life. I literally didn't know there was something called CD until I met that person. Honestly speaking, to some extent, I want to say that all of this character that she has laid out and said that, okay, this is something I cannot deal with, I feel like these are normal stuffs. Or is it?
Where
Did you say
where is this normal?
I feel like it is
me where.
normal. Maybe. So let's start from beginning, right? So let's go to that. I dated one divorcee. Can we have like that tweet?
Yeah, let's go back.
Maybe to me it wasn't, but I think it was. So I would literally explain like all of those things that I said, and I'll give you my 2 cents here. Now that particular place where it says you can take a drive with him and probably throw a chocolate or snack leather out of the window. Him go pick him. I think that one now is extreme, right? But again, you that's throwing something outside. Say get sense, normal. Say you supposed to keep him. Carry him where you they go before you throw him. Exactly. So that's number one. Then number 2, you can't even sleep without panties. So I don't see how that is part of cleanliness, honestly speaking. Like, again, I think that's a human being thing. No, I think that's like, let me not give personal examples, but I know for sure that there are times where there are people that would prefer to, sleep without
Let's not forget
panties
that I
and
think he
all.
wants his girl not to also sleep without panties.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
So
you're
there are
telling me
people
that-
like that. Yeah, I feel like that has nothing to do with.
Funny enough, I had an issue. I had this
Tell
issue,
me.
but not
Direct.
not this bad. Yeah, I always clean. I don't even want my siblings anywhere. I will be
Exactly.
so angry with you. I want to stone you, bro.
Exactly.
But
Like I said,
this is
this whole
over.
panties
This is
thing, I don't think it's a
bad.
cleanliness thing. That has nothing to do with cleanliness now. Yeah. Whether
a
I
red
want
flag.
whether I want my babe, hey, it's a red flag, yes.
Everything here is a
But
red flag.
Jesus. No, it's
As
not.
if it was
It's
not
not.
everyday
It's
something.
not.
Obviously, you know what
It's
it
not.
means for someone to have OCD? It's
No, it's every day, it's every time. I
Sometimes
understand
that you
that.
want to just relax. Person is having a problem, whatever it is. Leave your leg. Person is even screaming at you because of one thing. You see that handbag? You can't drop your handbag on the chair. My girlfriend and I went to.
That one too is extreme.
Which part is the normal part are you talking about now?
The particular place. the one I was talking about was okay. I think you win. Let's get to the next one, please. Lord. Okay, this particular place where he said he doesn't share towel. Like I said, that one too is a normal
That
thing.
one is
because
normal.
Why am I
But why do I buy towels for my visitor? I don't
so
understand.
that you don't use my towel.
You're a visitor. Where's your towel?
There are people that can come to your house without towels
What
now.
type of friends do you keep?
Jesus.
What type of friends do
No,
you
no. Again, it depends on what he's doing. No. It depends on what he's doing. I know of people that work like that has something to do with what the airport and all. So when they have like people that come out from probably from other countries down to Nigeria, right? Instead of putting them in a hotel, he prefers to put them like in his house, and that's because he had other rooms. Do you get what I'm saying? So in those kind of scenarios, he can actually give you his towel. You like give you a new towel. So literally, I don't see anything wrong with that.
I see
And
every issue.
lastly, the place where he was talking about the whole cooking thing. Like, why are you cooking if you're not? And why are you cooking and not washing your hands? If you've been in the same kitchen with me, that's the first thing you would literally even observe. Like, I would always ensure that if I finish doing a particular thing, I'm washing my hands. Even if I finish using a particular cooking utensil now, I would wash it. Like, that's just how I am. So I feel like I understand the whole OCD kind of thing, yeah? But I still feel like there's some things here that are just normal.
There's not some things. Okay, the only thing I can slightly agree with you on is the cooking. The washing of hands.
The towel, look up.
I still don't.
You're not
crazy.
serious.
In that scenario, that's different, please. No one is saying that he's into all this type of work.
Hey, but she not go explain. Give us now. Sure.
God's beauty. I don't know why you're trying to
because I feel like some of these things people just take it over. You say like, first of all, why are you throwing things outside like you're in a moving can, or you're throwing things outside? I feel like that's wrong.
There's some things that are seen as normal.
That's the thing. They're not normal. They're not supposed to be.
Why will you now stop the car and go and pick it up?
That's where it's extreme. But you say, why did you stop the car? I mean, let's go on this short break to come back with the hottest gossip. Stay with us. Thanks for sticking around. It's the hottest gossip. I'm actually be enjoying myself throughout today. Sounded. All right, let's talk a bit about all the things that have been trending throughout last week, and one of those things are the Lord choosing. So this one says the Lord choosing testimonies should be told to the monkeys. That's a lot, not human beings. And this is said by CAN, that's the Christian Association of Nigeria. So this was said by the chairman, right? Now let's quickly watch this testimony first, before when I get to the main story.
Brethren, I want to let you know, right there in the hall, nobody knew this question. Even myself standing, talking to you, I don't know anyone out of it. Brethren, I want to let you know, right there in the hall, nobody knew this question. Even myself standing, talking to you, I don't know anyone out of it.
So that's the video, right? Now for you to understand that video, let's read this particular story together. Can reacts as Lord choosing member claims Angel gave her exam answers, right? Now, the Christian Association of Nigeria, that's CAN, has condemned the viral testimony of a Lord choosing charismatic revival ministries member who claimed an angel provided answers to her during an examination. In a video that has made the rounds on social media, the female member of the church claimed that during her promotional exam, right, an old man appeared to her and gave her answers to some questions that she had no answer to. She was confused at that time and she was like, I don't know this question, and all of that, right? And she prayed and the man just came to, start telling her the answers. Now, continuation to what I was reading, it says the testimony has received mixed reactions on social media, with many Nigerians casting doubts as at its authenticity. I need to calm down. All right, it went for that to say in an interview with Punch, the CAN chairman, that's the Christian Association of Nigeria chairman in Lagos, Stephen Agbaid, described the testimony as fabrications, right, and criticized the church for allowing such testimonies while emphasizing the importance of verifying claims. Then he says she's entitled to her opinion, right, as she's the owner of her mouth. But for anyone to say such, we must verify that. We must see the people in the hall. We must verify that. We must see the people in the hall, and they must testify against her that was never the situation. But looking at it ordinarily, that is a foolish talk, and nobody should accept that. There are testimonies you don't allow to be given in the church, and that is why before people give their testimonies, you should invite them and know what they want to talk about. Then he went for that to say, if it is something that is good for public consumption, you should allow it to go. But if you know that the story they are telling can only be told to monkeys, oh my God, you should ask the person to go and face the monkeys and say that, not in the church. So that type of testimony should be served to the monkeys and not to human beings. He said, CAN national body will be meeting on September 28th to discuss issues surrounding the trending testimonies from the church. So I'm very sure before now, must have seen the video now, where she was telling us that they had like the Air Force and I think two other armed forces like that were on seat that day when they were having this examination, and the question given to them, she knows nothing about it, right? And she's like, what's going to happen? And she said, I am a choosing this question, who are you? And guess what? A man came, an angel, an angel of God appeared to her and started telling her the answers. And as she's writing, she's like saying yes, and the guy is still telling her the answers. And even people that was there, they're like looking at her and saying, who are you talking to? They came to check her result to be sure that she's not, getting the ideas from other persons. And they found out that okay, there's nothing with her that is incriminating, right? So they left her, and the angel came back again and started telling her the answers. And out of how many people that wrote the exam, she's the only one with one other person that copied her. I think someone from the Mountain of Fire that she mentioned. So it was only her and that person that passed the examination. So this the CAN body came out to say that no, this kind of testimonies are not real, because this kind of testimony should not be told to humans, right? How do you say an angel appeared there? You know what? We're going to investigate it. I would like to hear what you think about the testimony, and what do you think about the CAN chairman saying that these testimonies are supposed to be told to the monkeys and not to human beings.
I'm glad you actually asked me, because while you were reading it, the only thing that came to my mind was, could this have been the peak for the CAN to actually speak up? Because there are a lot of testimonies before this one. This one is even the list of my own problems.
Which one is it? Lion?
The lion. That lion. I didn't understand. At that time, I was expecting probably, people to actually come out and speak. I can't believe this one. This one is like, this one can actually be possible. Who knows, actually? The time that you enter the exam hall, you probably don't even know what to write. But something is just be flowing in your head, and you write it down automatically like that, you've passed. Yeah. So these kind of testimonies are not, and that's if it's not realistic. It's actually realistic. I cannot believe this kind of testimonies. But probably because in their mind, they were like, what's with them and their constant testimonies? And then, it has turned to a trend. It's like, that's if they are making mockery of Christianity. So I understand them coming out to speak about it.
Yeah.
And it's not, but they should really check them, bro, properly.
Well, what do you not think about where he said that, before anybody comes out to give testimonies, the pastors or whoever that is in charge should have actually know what this person wants to testify, so that they know if this kind of testimony should get to the ears of human beings or to the ears of the monkeys.
I don't know why. Do you still trust pastors? Pastors, they will allow
But
such
get to the story
testimonies
itself.
so that it can help the growth of their church. Sometimes, like I said that other time, most people, they go to churches based on like what they hear, testimonies, right?
Yeah.
So they believe in these testimonies and they go there because they believe that, okay, it's also touch them. So even if they, whether it's true or it's not true, go and give testimony. Let them just feel motivated. Like church, they have a lot of,
God is working
miracles. So it's not even about, they should go and tell the pastor that pastor in Nigeria is not.
Well, during the weekend, I was speaking to a Lord Chosen member, and this is what the person said. The person said some of the stories that we've heard, some are testimonies, some are revelations, some are dreams. So that they do this, this normal, like, let me not call it event, a program now, that sometimes where everybody just comes and say whatever revelation they have seen or whatever dreams they have had, and just talk about like the victory in it and how God has helped them out and all of that. So yes, I think in that point now, with that person's explanation, I now understand or understood the whole thing we've been seeing online. But again, once anybody just comes out and say anything, everybody will just believe it's a testimony, not knowing that some are revelations. I think that's the thing. That's what we don't know. But that's why I said this person is a Lord Chosen member, so I kind of understood what she's saying. We'll be all right eventually. I am not the Lord Chosen, but I would want to know who you are. Let's quickly go over to the readers, please.
Okay, you ask this question all day long, but always get completely different answers. And yes,
yeah.
all the answers will be correct. What is the question? I'm going what you said.
That's time, right?
Yeah, what is the time?
What's the time?
Yeah.
It has to be what's the time, or probably what's today's date, or
what is the time?
or what's the last one that I said?
How are you?
How are you? It has to be one of them.
I just feel like
let's get the answers up.
What's the time? I mean, what is the time?
Clap for
What's
me!
still good? What time is it?
Oh my God!
Congratulations!
Yes, isn't a congratulations? Shina Awani. Oh my God! Thank you so much, my love, for doing this with me. Yes. Hey, my viewers, I can't wait to do this with you again tomorrow. Until then, keep slaying.
Hey besties, it's your girl Oni Luana, and big thank you and big shout out to watching Gossip Gala. But research has shown that you probably haven't subscribed, so what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button right now and stay tuned to see what Oni Luana talks about and get all the juiciest gist. Thank you.